Yo. What up, what up, what up?
Just another long season, it looks like.
What's your record right now?
1-2.
Hey. Oh, I'm gonna send you an invite to a party chat.
Alright.
Chiefs and the Detroit Lions.
Oh shit, hang on, I gotta throw it into the stream channel.
No problem.
Ah, it is messed up. Fuck.
What?
So every time a game gets simmed, I lose all my progression for the rookies to figure out what their dev is.
That sucks.
And one of my, the guy who was playing in the week before, he lost his connection in the fourth quarter, and he was winning by a substantial amount, so we just had it simmed for him to win.
Oh, so you lost all your snaps.
Yep.
That blows.
Alright, here we go.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away.
And then
That's
I
fielded in the end zone.
lost the game because I couldn't kick field goals properly.
And the decision to bring it out, a good one, as he's up a yard or two shy of the 30.
It makes you mess up.
Exactly, and then with it being an online game, it's so laggy.
Yeah. My goal this week is 400 passing yards and no interceptions.
Oh, Jesus. Good luck with that. My defense is actually okay. It's not great.
This is Marlon Mack, third-year
nice
running
block,
back.
37.
And they are not going to let him turn the corner. Some serious pressure
don't
right
worry.
out of the gate. A full
You'll see my running
5-yard
game and
loss
be like,
that
oh,
time.
this is,
It's going to
mine
make
is
second
pretty
down
good.
pretty tough.
Tighten down. There you go.
On second and 15 now. Watson. Oh, he's able to outmuscle him here as he pulls it in. And they work this well upfield across the 45. That one covers 24 yards. It's a first down.
Reset. 18. Stay with your man. Motion, I got one.
They'll run on first down with Marlon Mack. He's got a first down and then some inside the 40. And finally brought down at the 38. 15 more there, and they're
when
on
I
a
was
roll. It's another first
drafting,
down.
it updated as I was trying
There's
to
a first
pick
and
my
10
players,
at
so
the
instead of
38.
getting Aaron Jones, I got Deion Lewis.
Oh, it sucks.
I was not happy.
A shotgun snap for Watson. Stepping up, he's going to keep it. And he will avoid the contact as he slides to a stop. 23 yards on the tuck and run.
Partner, he was going through his progressions. Not there, not there. After about the third one, he decided he better pull it down and run for it. And he slides down and avoids the hit for good measure.
Watson, and it's caught. And he will take it on in for a Chiefs touchdown.
Tyreek Hill's not your number one receiver.
His
No, he
sixth
is.
touchdown of the
But he's also my
season.
slot number
And the
one.
Chiefs take it
So he
right down to
rotates.
Okay.
score on the opening drive. On for the extra point, Jake Elliott.
What happened to you not being
And
very
his
good at
kick
this
is
game?
good to make it 7-0 KC.
I got pretty damn good, man. Actually set my mind to getting better.
Now after the touchdown, here's
I gotta go
Elliott
start
on to
playing
kick it
Joe
away.
and like different things to try getting better.
And a
Well,
fair
what happened
catch
is
signaled
I was
for
never good at
and
like using
taken
linebacker or
successfully.
making reads. But I joined STF and all those guys are not as good as RMLers. So I just used that league to practice getting better at stuff I was bad at.
Gotcha. I kind of got one like that, but there's only 9 guys in it, so it's a little different.
Yeah.
You know, so I only play the user games because I just have them to kind of like sim the rest of them because I'm like, well, this is kind of not as fun, especially when you're used to playing a whole bunch of users.
Yeah.
This is Dion Lewis now in his 9th NFL season. And he's going to be dropped following a pickup of 7 past the 30 to the 32. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3.
I can never tell the last couple plays.
They'll operate from the 32-yard line here, 2nd and 3.
Right, me too.
Jameis to throw it. And Dwayne Allen on the ground. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. Give him 14 on that one and a first down.
I already have 2 people that are all already like, yo, get me in the game plan.
Oh shit, I have to
Winston now to throw on first down. That one complete to D.D. Westbrook. 23
And that's
yards
when I
on the
was pissed off when I
play.
had like 3 touchdowns with them in the game that I was losing by a lot, and all of a sudden we had to sim it, and I don't think he got like anything.
So now 1st and 10 in Chiefs territory at the 30-yard line. Working out of the gun, Winston.
Oh,
And his throw's going to be incomplete.
Where's that going to?
Trying to get it there to D.D. Westbrook, but it's going to be 2nd down.
And that's one he's got to be happy to have back. There wasn't a hole open in the zone.
You'd have to think on early downs like that first down there, need to be a little bit more careful.
Yeah, fortunately for him, got a couple more downs to play with.
Throwing again, Winston on 2nd and 10. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted.
why did you not turn around and
Picked up
tackle
on the
him?
linebacker, Miles Jack. And he'll take it all the way up near the 30-yard line.
I waited too long because you covered
He had a
the
little bit of the turnover
DB,
bug
and then I
last
threw
week,
to
3
Evans, and
interceptions.
they
Not
ended
an
up
absolute
crossing
disaster,
right
but
where you
another
were.
one here. Do you start to get a little worried?
You worry about your team as a whole because you have to find a way to make those interceptions quote-unquote go away, and that means your defense. They've got to go out there on sudden change and at least hold people to field goals. And if that keeps happening, they lose confidence in the quarterback, and then no one plays well.
On first down, they'll start out with Mack. Shedding the
Oh.
tackler, and it gives him some room. And he is out of bounds inside the 35. A big chunk of yardage
I think
there.
he already had more rushing yards
37
than my
yards.
average per game.
Well, partner, I have to say they called him in the right defense there. Nickel set, 5th defensive back on the field, and they love to run against that because now you typically get a bigger blocker on a smaller defender.
Yeah, because those DBs like you, they want the interception. They're not as worried about the running play, right?
Not at all. And I still remember being in school,
Oh, give
and
me
one
that
of my
touchdown.
offensive line teammates used to say, boy, I love to come downfield and hit you little people.
Good run there. Now a throw to the end zone on first down, but it winds up incomplete. From the 34, they'll come to the line on 2nd and 10. Throwing again is Watson. That's out to Hill, right side complete. A gain there of 30 big ones. He had 1 touchdown earlier, nearly a 2nd one there.
Yeah, it took a touchdown-saving tackle to keep him out of the end zone after a big play. Perhaps you go right back to him. Don't need the distance, but maybe he can pay things off after a big effort.
Watson now to throw.
No!
And
There's
it's
just my
intercepted at the
goal.
goal line.
Damn it.
Ricardo Allen with the pick. And he'll wind up losing 5 yards or
Trying to
so
get our
on the
Sega
return,
Whiteside
but no
ball, so
matter,
that's my
they've got
freaking
the
other
football
goal.
back.
Brandon, this is why golfers do their best to never count a score in their head before the ball goes in the
I
cup.
saw, like,
This
me
looked like a
going down
slam dunk for
very,
points on
very
this drive, didn't it? Instead, they throw an interception, and they're going to come away empty.
Get ready. Green, triple C.
Following the interception, Winston. Evans has it left side. Mike Evans, he's going to go.
Oh, what the fuck was that?
Touchdown, Detroit.
Running
Mike
straight ahead, he dives to the
Evans.
left.
An 80-yard touchdown.
First play.
And the
I
Lions are
hate
an
when you
extra point away
switch
from
to a guy
tying
that
this
should,
thing up.
like, that has the easier tackle, but switches to
One
the,
play,
the other
80
guy and he
yards.
dived the
Pretty
wrong
easy
way.
drive to recap.
It certainly is.
Like, you got 2
but
guys
not so
coming in from 2
easy to
different ways, so
execute.
you try
Starting
picking
at
the
your own
right one,
20,
and
you
never
want
switches
something to
into the correct
kickstart your
one.
drive and get it off to a
Always
nice
fucking
start.
happens to me.
They went for the whole thing and got it. That's a great way to send a message to the opposing team.
Fairbairn good with the extra
All right,
point.
guys,
And
let's
we
get our
are
shit
tied
together.
at 7.
touchdown.
So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. That'll be taken in the end zone. And he's able to get it across the 20, but not by much, as he's marked down at the 21-yard line. And now here comes Kansas City. A tale of two extremes already in this game. A touchdown pass on their opening drive, followed by an interception last time out.
Now, it sounds like things balance out, right? What's that mythological thing that we do? If you have a candy bar, have a diet soda with it, and it balances it out. And we know that's not really true, right? Because the interception, that sting lingers a little bit longer. Got to come out now and put together some nice plays.
Throwing on 2nd and 8. Watson.
How are you keeping up with him?
And it's knocked away and incomplete. The Pro Bowler Tyreek Hill, the intended receiver. And it's 3rd down.
Got +6 speed
Well, you got
on
a
him.
receiver here who's got 1 touchdown already in this first
Tyreek is
quarter. And they were
99
trying to
speed,
double
so
his
whatever that
pressure
guy has,
there.
93
Wanting to continue to go to the guys already gotten into the end zone. But good coverage to make sure that this time it fell incomplete.
He's got that long legs, that's why.
So the failure to connect on 2nd down, that leaves him staring up here at a 3rd and 8. From the gun, here's Watson.
Oh, my God,
That's
Dano.
intercepted.
Let's go.
Picked off by the safety, Jarkowski Tart. And he will bring it back. An interception return for a Lions touchdown.
That was an interception, but on the field, the guys who are picking it off, they're not saying that. What word are they using? It's Oski. And that means catch the ball and go the other way.
That's your vernacular. I've never heard anybody say Oski.
Ask around. They'll tell you.
Extra point by Fairbairn, up and good. And that makes the score 14-7. That's fielded in the end zone.
Oh, totally fucked that one up.
And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. Here's the Kansas City offense now as they get set to take over. And fresh off the pick 6, they've got to forget about that quickly.
In this case now, the guy throwing the ball, he's got to be like what we talk about with defensive backs who get beat for a long touchdown. Short-term memory, right back out there doing the things that he does best, and knowing that taking care of the ball is paramount. Here's his opportunity.
All comes back to those defensive backs for the former DB, right?
I don't know where that comes from. It just kind of emerges out at me for some reason.
It's deep in there, right? From the 30 on 2nd down, Watson. This one complete to J.J. Arcega-Whiteside. And he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39. It's a first down on a gain of 10. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. On the give, this is Mack. A nice run there, 9 yards, and it'll be 2nd down. Getting the sense, Charles, they're going to put a big emphasis this afternoon on the run game.
And why not? What we're seeing so far, working pretty well from them. And here's the best part. We always talk about the best performers do their job when the lights come on. I think he likes natural light best.
Just in case you do.
Deshaun Watson, so multi-dimensional, able to scramble for the first.
Looks to me, partner, like he's learned a little bit because earlier in the game, I think he's trying to force a lot of throws into some windows that just weren't open.
Yeah, the interceptions had plagued him, especially a second interception, really a bad throw. So maybe a better decision there.
Yeah, no doubt about it. I think he learned from earlier in the game, and he's applying it now.
Now a man open down the middle of the field, and he's taken down inside the 30. 12 more yards there and another first down.
Looked like the defense put pretty good pressure on him, but he's able to flush out to his right to try and evade people. On the run, had to get on his horse. Still accurately throws a nice pass for a first down.
On 1st and 10, Watson. Oh, a battle for it here, and this will be caught. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. 17 more yards
like
on that one as they keep the drive rolling. Watson now 6 of 10 in this first half. He's got his guys a first down here.
This league.
A lot less
On the
higher
handoff, running left, Marlon Mack. And he takes this into the end zone for a Chiefs touchdown. Marlon Mack, his second touchdown on the season. And the Chiefs are an extra point away from tying up this football game.
Who was that against?
Elliott good with a PAT.
Cardinals.
And we've got a tie game here in a
He's pretty
back
good,
and
though.
forth first half.
I guess this team's just bad.
This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken.
Let's go. Let's go.
And Detroit getting set to go now. And last time the formula was pretty simple. One play drive, long pass. That maybe they just want to do that again, right?
And that's exactly how you want to draw things up. Whether it's on your grease board, right, in your playbook, one play drive's exactly what you want on offense. But they have to be careful of is not having a letdown. It was really easy last time. They can't expect that going forward.
And we'll see if it's that easy here.
Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 28-yard line.
Here's 2nd and 7 now from the 28.
Hey, here we go. Watch the pass. Watch the pass.
Here's Winston. Throw left side complete. It's Evans. And they nearly get this all the way to midfield. Mark him down at the 49.
First down.
Wide
open.
21 yards.
Sure, it was raining a little bit, but he was also has X Factor activated, and he still dropped it.
Oh, I'd be so pissed.
I was like, and then the guy ended up getting the ball back because I had, I had a punt because I was like up by just a little bit.
Jameis now on first down. He's going to air one out. And that is incomplete.
What the
Showed off the arm strength there, but to no avail. Second down.
The beauty of being able to play a zone defense when you can sit back and see the ball coming out of the quarterback's hands, guess what? Creates a lot of confusion, kind of a muddle in the middle of the field where you go make a play on the football.
Oh, dude, slot it. What are you doing?
He won the fight for the football. That one good for a first down pickup of 18 yards.
Or he looked a lot more open.
I know many people like to throw to the tight end, maybe in a little flexed out position because he creates mismatches with his size. The slot receivers do the same thing with their quickness, their speed, and their route running savvy.
From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. To the air again with Winston. That's into the hands of Westbrook over the middle. And taking it to the 15-yard line before he's brought down. Another good gain. That's now 35 yards combined on those last two plays.
First and 10 at the 15-yard line.
Ready? Black 25.
Now Lewis here on first down. He takes us down to about the 12 for a gain of 3.
That call makes sense because they've been throwing it well on this drive, and once again they show passing formation, showing the shotgun. Then they ran out of it. That's a nice play by them defensively, though, to hold it to a short gain.
Does he have low agility or something?
I'm not even sure. I'd have to go and look.
3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. Winston. That's complete right around the 8. And he'll be brought down. That's a face mask. Certainly looked like it. Indeed, here come the flags. So give them the yardage on the pass and half the distance to the goal line.
Because they're inside the 30, so now you don't march off the full 15, right? You have half the distance to the goal. In any event, that's precious real estate given up.
So now then, the penalty's got him set up with a first and goal. Escaping the pressure right. Back of the end zone. Can he get his feet down? No, it's incomplete.
Once you get into the red zone and the safeties have less ground to cover, you better be quick with your delivery. Not much space to get a ball in there.
Yeah, when that field shrinks with those safeties, it's almost like there's a couple extra defenders out there, right?
It certainly is. They end up taking up extra space.
And it's intercepted at the goal line. Picked off with great anticipation. He's at the 50.
Nope.
He's at the 40.
The
20. 10. And he will score. Touchdown, Kansas City.
Second defensive touchdown in 2 weeks.
Make it back-to-back weeks now with a pick six for him. He had one a week ago.
Talk about being in the groove, and what are the odds of what we're seeing right here? You don't see it happen very often. Listen, if you get a pick six in a season, it's been a big year, let alone back-to-back weeks. I'll tell you this, I wouldn't play cards against this guy in the locker room.
Here's the Detroit offense now as they head back out onto the field. And following the pick six, and they had decent field position in throwing that pick six. We'll see how they attack this drive.
And I think all you say to your guy is, listen, let's just take care of the football a little bit better. Make some better decisions on this drive, and they'll probably help him a little bit with maybe some really high percentage throws early to let him get settled back in.
But they told him and they told us they've got confidence. That's not a problem.
Yeah, not a problem at all. They just want to make sure they get things settled down a little bit for their offense and give their defense a little bit of a chance to rest.
So they had the big loss on that first down pass play and facing a second and long.
I'm so confused.
That way you're off the play?
Off the play fake.
Well, none of them are my starters.
Rush coming, and he's
Not a
taken
single
down.
wide receiver out there
Credit
is
the sack
anyone
to
of my
Fred
starters.
Warner.
Brandon, if I'm an offensive coordinator and I see
guess they're
all
tired of
rush
being on
like
the field
that,
so long after
I
the
file
pick
it
six.
away because I'm going to use their aggressiveness against them as this game goes on. I'm going to hit them with a screen soon.
Screens don't work.
They used to be great.
Yeah, right?
After the sack, they'll come up now 3rd and long.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised to see them run the ball here just to try and get some space.
And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. And we'll remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll join Jonathan Coachman and the gang in Orlando. Coach will have stats and scores from the early games going on here around the NFL. No run call here. They'll look to throw instead. Going for the deep ball.
Thought you over-pursued it. Oh, they all dropped
Able
it.
to connect. Incomplete. Give them credit. They took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down. This secondary has been roasted in this first half, but they get a measure of revenge there. Nice play on the deep ball.
Yeah, they're going to need a few more plays like that in order to get their confidence fully back, but that's one step in the proper direction.
Only 2 punts for him last week in the loss as he gets this one away. And now here comes Kansas City. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
A good pickup there, 26 yards.
Can't believe he held on to that.
From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10.
Just getting scared and getting in trouble. Just ran around.
Out of the gun, Watson. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. The Chiefs have got the passing game rolling a bit, and another 1st down. That's the number 2 receiver in the NFL in terms of yardage, and tell you what, a few more plays like that, he won't be number 2 for long.
But that's what often happens when you're
that's what that was. I was like, what the fuck?
These guys know where they stand in relationship to yardage, totals, numbers, the whole deal. And let's face it, all of them, they all want to be number 1.
Another big hitter there. This one good for 18. A chance to really cap off a big first half here as they come up on 1st and goal. First down, but this one winds up to be incomplete.
Get your backs to the goal line. I can hear my high school coach right now. This is when force meets force. Got to be physical in order to win this battle.
Yeah, that's where the physicality pays off. A nice job forcing the contact and forcing the incompletion.
Yeah, Coach Ford would have loved that play.
They'll go again from the 3 here on 2nd and goal. Again, it's Watson.
Oh, no.
Pressure now, and he's going to go down
inside,
just inside the 5-yard line. Josh Allen, he's the culprit, dropping him for a 2-yard loss.
What is that? 19! Right there, 56. Let's go.
Now Watson on 3rd and goal. Flushed out right. Oh, he just needed to throw it away, but instead, out of bounds he goes, and that's a sack.
I wasn't paying attention to my quarterback. I was looking at the routes.
And it also brings up 4th.
Oopsies.
Now Jake Elliott for the field goal try. And the kick by Elliott is good.
I will say, I think your internet's pretty good because I haven't laid that much.
Still a little bit of time left here in the 2nd quarter, but they do get 3 before the half and expand that lead.
And they have to be happy about that. And we haven't met a team yet that doesn't put an emphasis on trying to get points on the board in the last 2 minutes of a half. They'll be real excited to have those up on the board.
What do you?
Philly.
Okay. You're not an Eagles fan, are you?
I'm a huge Eagles fan.
So here come the Lions now. We're under 20 seconds to go in the half. I'm guessing the wise play here is be safe.
That is the wise play because if you think about trying to fool them here, here's what you're facing. You're facing a loosened up secondary, playing a lot deeper than normal. So even if you run some type of misdirection, you're only going to fool them for a second or so.
And
guess what? They're so deep, they're really not going to be out of
fan.
position. Take the knee, get to the locker room.
So we reach halftime.
So I get a lot
here
of shit,
in a 10-point
and I took a lot of shit for a lot of years
until
until
get
I
back
got
to this Week 4 matchup. We won't put up a fight. All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. That'll be taken in the end zone. And he'll be brought down at the 23, make it the 24-yard line.
I don't know. I was playing someone, and all of a sudden, he broke out of like 3 tackles and went all the way.
Last Madden, I was really good at returning kicks. They kind of fixed what I used to get around.
Check, 93's the mic.
So even if there's a guy in their way, all the guys would just follow the route they're supposed to follow. So like just
They'll start things on first down with
got a good grasp of where that is.
And able to rip off a big chunk of yardage before being dropped inside the 40. A heck of a way to start the fourth quarter, just south of 40 yards.
Game average ready.
Should trade with Giants for one of his running backs. Carry on Johnson back on the Lions.
Oh, damn.
So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10. Here's Winston. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down.
They're always asking for certain players that it's really hard for me to get rid of.
Seemingly has been contested.
Like,
and that's another
I know
nice
one
job
person
there
wanted
to
Josh
force an
Allen.
incompletion. They've been very cohesive, knowing each
So,
other's
I mean,
moves all game
I don't
long.
like giving
and they've been on the spot just
rookies
about
away.
every time.
And they've held them in check on the scoreboard.
And then the other one wanted
from the 38 on 2nd and 10.
Ramsey.
Yeah, fuck that.
And that one's really hard. I'm like, or is there anybody that you don't want to? Oh shit, I shouldn't have juke.
He's brought down at the 34.
Is there anybody that's untouchable on your team? And the one guy he said was the one guy I wanted.
Yeah, it's like, dude, if you want the best cornerback in the game, you shouldn't have any untouchables.
Exactly. And I was trying to get a rookie receiver from him.
In need of a conversion on third down. They had the big play to start the drive. Not much sense. From the shotgun, it's Winston. Eluding the pressure right. And this is going to be incomplete.
I'm not taking a sack.
Now Kaimi Fairbairn for the field goal try. On the right hash. Officially, this will be a 51-yard attempt.
Oh, shit, I think I missed it. Nope, they're going straight.
And this is right down the middle as he puts it through.
There you go, Kaimi.
And this is back down to a 7-point game. These kickers now, it used to be that a 50-plus yarder was cause for celebration. Now seemingly automatic.
Yeah, isn't it funny when we prepare for a game, when you look at the backgrounds of these kickers, it's interesting, isn't it, to find out they were all-state quarterbacks, receivers, defensive backs, all-state wrestlers, right? Baseball players. We're finding athletes all along, and now they're just specialists putting it through the posts.
57, 19.
Starting the drive with a give to Mack. Only a couple there as he'll be brought down about the 28.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was
Kind of weird
swallowed
because
up
one of
because
my,
what they're hoping,
or in a different
this
league
big
that I'm in,
defensive lineman will take the
I have
bait
Bobby
and move
Wagner.
laterally.
So it's
and
like I
open up
could
a
always
crease that
rely
they can
on
run
that
through.
other
Didn't happen on
linebacker to
that
do his
play.
job, and now I can't.
Off of play action, it's Watson. Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. Josh Allen in there to record the second sack of his young NFL career.
That's his second sack of the game. The best defensive ends, they do their homework as much as offensive guys do. They know how to beat the offensive lineman across from them, what moves they need to do to set them up.
So I put him into every formation to try getting the...
Throwing on third down, Watson. He's going to loft one deep left side here. And he's going to be intercepted third time. Ricardo Allen with a pick.
Oh, and that's a nice job defensively to get a piece of the football. He's going to pop it into the air, and then it's the tip drill. And good concentration by him.
Punting used to be like the one thing I was always really good at. I could pin you inside the 5, no issues. And then I get to this league, and the leg just throws me off so bad.
Yeah.
First down, Winston. Looking left side, and he's got a man. It's Evans. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. Call that a very strong gain of 24.
That is a good question.
It's not bad, Patrick Robinson, but I fucking Shaquille Griffin.
Ready? Black 25. Two right here. It's a party now. It's a party now. 5-0. 52's the mic. Let's go.
From the gun, Winston.
Oh, shit. You followed him.
And
And I was
Jameis
actually going to go
intercepted
for a
the
different
third
person.
time.
I'm like, oh,
Picked off by the linebacker, Jared Davis. So now he's equaled his interception total from a week ago. Remember, Charles, he had 3 last week.
And you know, all week long, he vowed to take that number down. Told the guys on the team, don't worry, things are going to pick up. I've got this. But he is in a major league rut right now. Let's see if his teammates can pick him up along the way.
You're right. He talked about being cool, calm, collective, rebounding. Not rebounding right here. And he'll only get a yard, maybe 2, up to the 46.
Whenever we talk about the best strong safeties, one word constantly comes up, and that's instincts. Being able to diagnose run or pass and make the appropriate moves.
He crashed down hard there. He was ready for that running play. Now this one to his tight end out on the right side. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. 23 yards to pick up there.
There are so many things to watch for when you play defense. And reading your keys, you always hear about that, and having your eyes in the right place. Sometimes your eyes can fool you. How about that play action there?
Dude, what are you doing?
Big guy, didn't it?
Able to
I
dump
pressed
it over
extra
the top
possession
to him.
catch, and he just
And now a
lets it
throw
hit his
on
back.
first down there, but it's incomplete.
Right in the back of the
I like
head,
what they
too.
tried to do there. They didn't get a completed
Perfect throw.
pass downfield, but they came off of a momentum play. Big-time gain on the previous snap. Came right back and threw one deep, hoping to catch them on their heels.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 as they line up, 2nd and 10. He's going to let this go for the end zone. And that is caught. Touchdown, Kansas City. Tyreek Hill.
I have noticed that
with his second touchdown of the game,
the
number
defenses
7
have
on the
switched
year.
majorly in
Chiefs
this
are able to
game,
grow their
where
lead.
last year you couldn't run man, and this year all you can run is man
Elliott
if you
good
want
on
to
the
have a
extra
decent
point,
defense, pretty much.
and the decision
Yeah,
to just
true.
kick the extra point winds up successful.
Like that was my zone coverage. Who should
Now
have had
after the
that person back
touchdown,
there,
here's
but
Elliott on to kick it away.
Yeah, man, it's much better. Players can actually keep up with receivers.
Ready. Blue ready. 52. 52's the mic. You better be afraid of me. You
Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw.
oh, what the
Wow.
fuck
And
was
that'll
that?
wind up incomplete. Trying to give his man room to run under it, but it's second down.
thought it was
Mike
set.
Evans, the one he was
Apparently
looking
I didn't
for.
set
And now
wrong
it's second
for
down.
him.
ready. Blue ready. You go. Wait. Mike 52. Mike 52.
To throw is Winston. And he hits the running back, Dion Lewis. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. That one good for 26 and a first down. And at his size, he's a smaller back. You can get him to football. He can kind of get lost, make someone miss. It's good for him.
Yeah, it's great for him. I like what you said there. Sometimes he gets lost in the traffic a little bit, but get him out in the open field into some space.
Oh, what the hell was that?
And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today.
Wasn't even the-
Picked off by Adrian Phillips. And the return here is stopped at the 35-yard line. Charles, whatever's going on between his ears right now, it's just not completely calculated correctly. 7 picks between last week and this week after that one.
And they always say the most important part of a player is those 6 inches between the ears. But right now, it's all those interceptions that are going on. So whoever his trusted confidant is on the sidelines,
God damn it.
it's the offensive coordinator, quarterback's coach, maybe the backup quarterback, that's who he needs to get with now and
I
get
tried, and
himself
then
calm.
instead of like
This drive starting off on the
What
right
do you call
foot,
it, strapping or
18
whatever?
yards.
he ran forward.
Strafing.
That's it. Yep.
Watson now 5 straight completions here in this second half. 1st and 10. A shotgun snap for Watson. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete. Evan Ingram was the intended target, and that'll bring up second down.
It's always tough for the guys throwing the football when they think they've got a completion and the ball's almost there, and then someone sneaks a hand or two in and bats it away.
An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. On 2nd down, here's a run with Mack. After getting stuffed on 1st down, not much better there. 2-yard gain. Pretty good little 2-play sequence there. You force the incompletion, then a very short pickup.
Yeah, now maybe you bring in an extra defensive back or two because you want to try and defend on 3rd down. They like to play those nickel or sub packages, don't they?
To throw on 3rd down, Watson. And he's going to be swallowed up. Sacked back at the 45-yard line. Eddie Goldman
Yeah,
with a sack.
that always.
Brandon, more
And
often
like-
than not, you'd say they've had his number. And we
Especially
can
like the
count
younger
them up so
quarterbacks seem
far.
to do it.
1, 2, 3, 4 sacks given up. But guess what? He's still been able to make some plays, and right now they have a lead.
Here's the Chiefs punter now. And the way this offense has moved the ball, he hasn't been needed till here in the
Nice
3rd.
punt.
Thanks, man.
Ready. Black, what you got? I'm trying to collect.
They'll start off with a give to Lewis. And that play going absolutely nowhere as he's belted before he could get out of the backfield.
But if these guys are going to chop into that deficit, they got to do a much better job in the run game. Caught behind the line of scrimmage, no yardage would be found.
After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11.
He's crashing. He's checking crack. Hey, 5 on the 50. 5 on the 50.
Out of his end zone, Winston over the middle to Evans. And he takes this just about a yard shy of the 20. That one good for a first down pickup of 18 yards.
Normally I don't go for like the bigger receivers like him, but I knew with how good it was last time I played in the 32-man user league, I needed someone good.
And that is going to do it for this third quarter of action. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. So a much rosier picture now after that last play. Here's 1st and 10 at the 19-yard line. Jameis to throw it. Looking long for Westbrook. He's got a man complete. And he's taken down right at the 45-yard line. 36 yards on the play. You're at the point in the game right now where you got to start taking some chances, and that chance paid off.
And it's a good idea to be that aggressive because, truthfully, the defensive guys, they're just playing not to make a mistake. That often means you can make a big play against them.
Winston now. Hits his target, the tight end, Will Towle. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. The extra effort after the catch makes it good for a gain of 26 and also a first down. From the red zone now, Winston. Being chased out left. And this will be incomplete.
Brandon, at least there's one bright side to that incompletion.
What's that?
It wasn't an interception.
Wow. You're a nice guy. That was kind of savage. But correct. No pick, just incomplete that time. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. He'll get this over to Westbrook. It's complete. And he'll go down here at the 12-yard line. The reception good for 7. It's 3rd down. A 2nd down completion got him 7. Now here's 3rd and 3. They'll try to run for it. Lewis. And he's not going to get anywhere close to the marker as he'll stop him well short of the yellow line. He needed 3. He got 2. Now that'll set up an interesting situation here on 4th and a yard.
Been down by 14 with 5 minutes. Not a problem.
All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it. They'll try it now with Barber. And boy, is he close. Did he get there?
And then it was my
they're going to say he's
on
short
top
of
of
the
it.
line to gain. So they really needed points here in a 2-score game. Could not come away with anything there on 4th.
And while we know they're a little bit discouraged here, they can't check out of this game. You and I have called a good number of games over the course of our career where we've seen these types of situations. Teams get the ball back, and that miracle does occur. So they can't let that dream go just yet. They have to get stout on defense here.
Yeah, right now really hoping for a turnover. Throwing on 2nd and 8. Watson forced out to his left. Throw left side complete. That's Mack. And able to get this one out just shy of the 25 at the 24. A gain of 13. It's a first down. Defensively, they're okay with that. Short little route. Tackle him inbounds. Okay.
All right, cliche alert. It's time for someone to make a play because they've got to have something bigger downfield. They can't just take what they give them. They've got to force it and make something big happen for them.
Looking for more there on first down, but this throw downfield incomplete.
I guess they figure with a guy who is that hot downfield, who knows how to get the ball into the end zone, you throw it up and give him every opportunity, even though that one fell incomplete.
Yeah, he's already been in the end zone multiple times. Tried to target him again deep there, but unsuccessful. And they're able to get this one across the 35. Give them 14 on that one and a first down.
Well, I don't think there's any question, Brandon, at this stage, the stop troops, the defensive guys, they've got to use their 3 timeouts here. They've got to stop them and get the ball back.
Yeah, if you're in that 2 to 3 score deficit window that they're in now, you got it. And it's a fumble.
No.
And this is scooped up by the Lions. And the return stops just a few yards shy of midfield. They'll spot the ball at the 47-yard line.
Partner, that one looked like it was over. I mean, they had control, had the football, and the defense had to make a play in order to keep them in the game. That's exactly what they did.
And now that door ajar, 2-score game, so hold on here, not done in the 4th. So good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10 to throw. Winston.
Lead them more.
Nearly another interception. They've been around the ball all game.
Do not.
Trying to decipher what's going on out there because I don't know if he's just getting bad reads. I don't know if the defense is confusing him. I don't know if he just has, bad info and intel before he snaps the ball. But he's made some pretty bad decisions with the football lately.
Yeah, several bad decisions on the interceptions he's thrown in. Frankly, that should have been another pick right there. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. Give him 14 on that one and a first down.
84 speed, something like that.
Yeah, he's slow as fuck.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Working out of the gun, Winston.
Oh, man.
That's into the hands of Westbrook over the middle. And he's taken down, but not before reaching the 10-yard line. He got 29 yards that time.
That's the problem. I get down into this area and I'm like, I don't have a lot of plays in my playbook that are short.
1st and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. Again, it's Winston. Flush to his right. Stepping up, he'll try and run. And he gets halfway home from the 10 to the 5 on a pickup of 5.
Maybe the
2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So the Lions in possession of the football as we welcome you back. They've got it 2nd and goal as they look for a late touchdown. Escaping the pressure right. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
Well, I like that right there. Not only was it the right play, throwing it away like that, frankly, I think it was the only play.
Yeah, got outside of the pocket, realized he had nothing, just chucked it free.
Yeah, live to fight another down, right?
3rd and goal, Winston. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Detroit. Will tie. His 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Lions able to get this back within a touchdown. Important extra point up and through. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this 4th quarter.
Let's see. Oh, God, my defense has to come up big.
This game back within a touchdown now as the kickoff's away.
Oh, you want to return that one?
Let's go. Let's go.
At their own 25-yard line.
Where's that? 19! Right there, 56. Hey, watch the ball, watch the ball.
A run by Mack to start the drive. And he's upended at the 33 following a good pickup of 8. The Lions will use the first of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play. So they come up on 2nd down if they can get another run like we just... Oh, and Mack has the ball stripped.
Fumbled it?
Wow. That ball was knocked free.
You're lucky lineman. That's got to be a good lineman if you realize it that quick.
It's almost like baseball. Guys at bat, people are on base in scoring position. One guy doesn't get them home. The next guy comes
the ball
through
barely hit
and
the
picks
ground
him
before he
up.
picked it up right
the
away.
turnover.
Thank God.
The Chiefs on 3rd down. Not good. 0 for 4 thus far. This is 3rd and 4. Watson. He completes this one to Mack. And he loses the football a 2nd time.
What the hell?
Here's the Chiefs punter now, as he'll punt it away for the second time.
Oh, shit. Ooh, another good punt.
Let's go, boys. Bring it on.
First and 10 at their own 15-yard line.
Alright, what kind of plays do I have in this type of situation?
Chatty, blue lady. I'm coming after you. I'm coming after you. Let's go.
Winston. And he's got his man on the out
What the
route.
fuck?
And he gets it here to right around the 24 before he's out of bounds. Given 9 there on the first down completion.
It didn't check off every box, but the most important one. Got the clock stopped, getting out of bounds. They may be a little short of the first down, but I thought that was the key.
That last catch short of the marker by just a yard leaves him with a very manageable 2nd and 1. Now Winston.
Oh, shit. Yeah.
And, a crusher there as it's
Good game.
intercepted.
Good game, man.
Picked off by a former first-round pick, Patrick Robinson. Yet another interception, and I just had to double-check my math. But it is now 8 between last week and this week.
Well, I just used a calculator. I didn't worry about double-checking it. But the thing that always throws me when you see quarterbacks in this type of a bad spot, they're trying to figure out what they can do to change it, and sometimes they try too hard, and they never get out of it. And that's where he is right now. He's just locked in a really bad way.
Check 56. You run.
Victory in the cards now for the Chiefs as they take a knee here. So time to start going in the other direction as they come up now 3rd and long. So this one in the win column for Kansas City. And you've got to say, CD, it was the defense who had a big part in the W.
Well, without question, when you force 4 turnovers, you get to enjoy the spoils of victory, don't you? It's rare that you force 4 turnovers and lose a ball game. That's almost unheard of. They carried this one home.
All you have to do
You
is
talk
play
about
me, apparently.
celebrating with each other and being in a position where going forward, all you think about is, let's get 5 next time. They're going to be on the hunt.
So for the Chiefs,
Wow,
they
Tyreek
finish
had
a
a quiet
perfect
game.
month of
Only 87
September as they
yards
move to
with 2
4-0
touchdowns.
on the new campaign. And they will head back home next week. Meanwhile, for the Lions, they'll drop.
Okay, so D.D. Westbrook was one of the guys who wanted to get more involved. So he had 7 catches for 125 yards, and I guarantee he's going to be pissed about that.
I'm not getting anything with my upgrades. This sucks. Is my guy pissed? Oh, come on. I got you involved. Fuck your morale.
I'm so confused by this reporter. Congrats on the
say?
victory, coach. Early wins are so important to momentum. I'm like, yeah, thanks for my win. Nope, both my receiver and my running back are both still frustrated.
God, they're impossible.
Well, I gave him a +3 morale for saying I get him.